Sometimes around October this year, my brother called me from the UK and he said he's coming back by December. I said, what happened? He said he had immigration challenge and the visa was not renewed, so he's coming back home. And I said, so I called the wife. The wife told me they gave her, but they didn't give my brother. I said, why? He said, because they've been married for years, no child. I said, you see that child, next year is your year. You're going to carry your triplet. I said, but you see this visa cannot put both of you asunder. My brother is staying. If you people are coming, you are coming to check your investments, not you are coming on because of visa. And I said it. I said, I'm on the altar. If you are not there, I'm there because I know it's the type of. So I just said, I'm there for you. I will keep praying. And that visa, he said they are giving him. They are sending an email to him by November 15. I said, you see that email? It's going to be a positive email. And he said, no problem. And I keep praying. In my mind, I was kind of scared, but I know that. I said, God, you have been answering me. On this altar, I will not be put to shame. And lo and behold, my brother's wife called me. He called me last week, and he said, our home visa was cancelled, and they gave them another visa. Like, I don't know how she explained it, but another visa was given to both of them, and it was delivered to them. The mail was sent in the middle of the night. Wow. Because on Thursday, Papa has been praying on him, because when he called me, I told him, I said, see, immigration challenge is what they used to give, what they used to reverse on the altar anyhow. I said, it's not freaking me. And when on that Thursday, Papa was praying on the altar in the morning of this Thursday, and Papa said, that your father is under the table. They will table it. They will bring it on the table. I say, yes, so it's my brother. I don't even know the wife has cancelled her own too. I said, it's my brother. And Papa said that immigration challenge, that same day, Papa said that immigration challenge will be reversed. And before 24 hours, he received good news. Lo and behold, on that Thursday evening, I was in the kitchen. Then I came to the parlor to take my phone. And I saw my brother send me a message. They don't give me my visa. And that was it. They gave the wife, they gave both of them from another, I don't know the program they said that came up, and just within a week, another visa was given to both of them. I want to say a big thank you to God. My second testimony, last year, 24th of, that was 2024, I was pregnant and I wasn't expecting, I don't want it because before my first child, I had a lot of miscarriages, and I was able to give birth to my first child. And after her, I had like 2 other miscarriages. And I remember I told my husband, I said, even if we don't have the money now, please, let's just plan ahead. I think I'm tired. I want to go for surrogates. And he said, no problem. And that same month, I realized I was pregnant. I just checked and I said, that's come again. I said, having cramps. And that cramps was so severe. It was not even cramps anymore. It was serious stomach, because when it was cramp, I was saying, oh yeah, now the issue I want to happen, let it happen. But this one didn't happen. It was just so serious. And we had to go and see our doctor. When we got there, the doctor ran a scan on me, and he said, I have ovarian cyst, I had fibroids, the pregnancy is ectopic pregnancy. I was like, on only my body. The ovarian cyst, I've never heard of ovarian cyst in my life. I went to carry my phone, I Googled ovarian cyst, I started seeing a lot of scary things. I said, okay. I got home, my big sis, I explained to her, she was the one that introduced me to the altar, Mrs. Juliet, and I said, I told her, and the way she just answered me, she was just like, Shebi, you're on the altar. In my mind, I cried from the hospital to the house. So in my mind, I was like, she would just sympathize with me, and the way she said it, I said, why would this woman just say, Shebi, you're on the altar, just like that? And okay, I said, okay. The next morning, I woke up, I joined the altar, because before, 30 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, I'm out. And that morning, I woke up. It's when you don't have a problem, you think that there is no God. When you have a problem, you know there's God. And I faced that altar severely. Before Papa will start on the altar, I'm there waiting. I key on that altar. That first day that I was serious, Papa said, that thing you are afraid of, it will not happen. And in my mind, I said, this is me. That week, I had my appointment again, because my doctor said if I come and something is not, the ovarian cyst especially, that if it's not reduced, because it's very big, that we have to go for the ECTOPIC surgery and the ovarian cyst surgery, we have to do it on time. So he said if I come the next week, if the thing is not reducing, we had to go for the surgery. When I went the next week, from 4.8, it entered 6.5. I said, okay now. When I got home, in my room, I'm always crying. I don't have any, but I'm on the altar. One mind there, one mind in the hospital, one mind like I'm going to die. And then I was there, I was praying. Papa will keep saying, after testimony, Papa will keep saying, that thing you are afraid of will not happen. It will end in praise. If you have an appointment with your doctor, go, it will end in praise. I keep to it. The last one is that if I have an appointment with my doctor, I should go to the hospital. I went. When I got there, I was 5 months. I have not started antenatal because I was scared. There's no pregnancy. Now, how will I start antenatal? And when I got to the hospital, my doctor just did because the day of the surgery he booked for me, I didn't go. I stayed at home. I said, I want to die. Let me die in my room. I don't want to die and die a painful death. And I didn't go. Then the following month I went. I was 5 months gone. When I got there, he just said, your tummy is protruding. I said, okay. He said, okay, lie down. Let's do. It was angry that I even came for the surgery. He said, let's do the scan. Then let's know the next level. Then when I did the scan, he said, he didn't even say, just when are you starting your antenatal? I said, how? Ovarian cyst is gone. Ectopic pregnancy, back to the womb, and my fibers. He didn't even say anything about the fibers. The ovarian cyst that even when I went to another lab, I said it's ovarian cyst of 6.5 centimeters. They told me, madam, it's surgery. And maybe we'll be taken out. So that ectopic pregnancy is very, very dangerous. It should not rupture. And that was how it was. I went out. I gave birth to my baby because I can remember that after the whole scenario of this thing, a fear came into me. I had this fear that I'm going to die. I'm going to die. When I'm walking, after the whole healing, when I'm walking, I felt like something is walking, a human is walking beside me, and is telling me, I will even be saying, leave me alone, I will not die. I remember I came to this Thursday program, I think my third time of coming, because during that issue, I don't miss Thursday. I made sure I started Thursday program. And Papa was on the other. Papa said, they said you want to die. I was preaching, he said, they said you want to die. You had it. You started pricing coffee. You started thinking of how you are going to give your grandma a befitting burial. You started thinking of, and in my mind, so I was thinking, before that, I was thinking that my first child that I had, how am I going to give it to my brother that's in the UK to take care of for me? I'll beg my husband to allow my family to see my baby. But lo and behold, one night I was sleeping in my room. I heard a bell that rang 3 times. And I heard, it's your time. I woke up my husband in the midnight. I said, do you hear any bell? My husband said, no. Fear came in again. I said, you see this pregnancy? I will not die. When I came to the church, I picked a stone on the floor. I took it to my house. I put it under my pillow. I sleep with it every day. I put it on the pillow. I sleep with it. I pray with it because I had a testimony of a woman that did that same issue, that her brother has a mental issue. And he picked a stone and put it on the guest and the boy's pillow. I took my own. I was praying with it. One morning, Papa was praying. Papa now said, he was praying on his own. He wasn't praying about it. He was just praying on his own. And I said, Papa, you don't used to pray for pregnant women. And the next thing, Papa just took the words from my mouth. He didn't stay a second. I was at home. I was not in the church. I was in my room. And he just said, if you're a pregnant woman, please go on your knees. And the next thing I was shocked because I wasn't expecting him to say it. He took the word from my mouth and the prayer started. Lo and behold, I had my child. Everything went well. I have a low PCV. The blood they took to the theater for me, they didn't use it for me. This is my evidence here.
That moved from ectopic pregnancy back into the womb.
I want to thank God and I want to thank Papa. Papa, I know I'm too small to say this, but I want to tell you, I want to join the whole world to say thank you and to say well done, sir. God will continue continue using us for you, using you for us in the name of Jesus.
What our